Hi, this is Lotte Ford. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my very first from start to finish video for you. In these videos, this new series that I'm starting today, I recorded the process of drawing an illustration for you to color. So in this case, we're looking at the Easter special for this year. I actually started out with a very light pencil sketch, and what I then do is I take a soft, usually 4B pencil, and I trace the lighter lines and sort of set down the actual shape that I want the drawing, as in the elements in the drawing, to have. So at the moment I'm drawing roughly the shape of the eggs. And the next thing I'm going to draw is a ladder, and on the ladder is a little mouse, and the mouse is wearing suspenders and shorts, and I have rough ideas when I do the basic light sketch, and I then decide to put them, like, make them appear, I suppose. In this case I'm drawing a kind of a basket or something like that on a pole, and then there are these little baskets on little hooks, and this whole drawing is basically an Easter theme. So these would probably be the baskets that people can use to, well, the Easter bunny can use to bring the Easter eggs out to hide. And here is the Easter bunny, and the Easter bunny has a friend, which is a little elephant. And yeah, so I had this idea last year for this drawing, and I never really got to use it last year, so I decided this year is the year. I only had these two characters, and the little elephant basically taking off with one of the eggs. And then in this drawing I've decided to put the whole thing into sort of a workshop setting. So there's a table in the background. The eggs can't roll off because it's got this little barrier around it, and the kids are standing on a bench, and there's a background there with sort of skirting boards, and then I decided to put some flagstones, and I actually think I might change that later on. I'm not 100% sure yet. So the eggs are being held in by these and then I have these sample drawings on the wall, decoration ideas. And here you can see I'm actually still making up the drawing as I'm going along, putting these paintbrushes here. It's sort of a painting station up there. And I also make sort of some design decisions. You can see I sometimes change my mind, so I do need an eraser. And this took a few, I think I did this over 2 days, hence the t-shirt change, the jumper change. And so after I've done the pencil, I transfer the whole drawing onto a transparency. I use ink, fine liners, different thicknesses, and in this case I'm now tracing the little character in the foreground with the mouse. It has sort of a cart, and in the cart are the little chickens, and they're going to be pulled around, but I think at the moment one of the chickens is going to join the other chickens in the cart, or maybe they're coming out. It's hard to say, don't know. So you can see then I tend to I like complex backgrounds. I like lots of details and fun little characters. So in this case I've decided this is, as I said, like a kind of a shed, and there's a window in the wall of the shed, and one of the windows is open. But I sort of work a little bit here and I work a little bit there. One of the problems when you're drawing like that is also to sort of sometimes you have to take a break from an area because it's the ink is still wet, and it happens a lot that you can smear over. Now, I mean, this, even though it is very much in ink, I mean, I still sometimes have problems. I make little mistakes, and then I have to correct those in sort of digitally. I think that's just part of it. I mean, here you can see I just made a mistake there with that chain. But generally speaking, I mean, it is a pencil drawing and it's literally just traced, and yeah, it's definitely hand drawn. I do some corrections, like as I said, smudges if I make a big mistake, like up with the chain, then I sort of correct that digitally. But most of my drawings are 100% hand drawn, hand drawn, and that, yeah, I don't use any aids or line straighteners, so everything is quite, yeah, it's quick, and that's me. Yeah, so as I said, the process is light drawings, then thicker drawing with pencil, and then tracing with ink. And I tend to actually basically draw the drawing 3 times. But in the process of drawing, I also still add details. So I think that's one of the reasons why my drawings have so many details, is because I sort of just add things as I sketch, as I fill out the drawing. I add more and more to it. It's very, very rarely that I actually leave something out. Now you can see that I'm actually changing this to sort of a woven basket. So that was a decision I just made on the fly. So yeah, so I mean, one of the main things that I do in the process of drawing is I add textures. Like at the moment I'm adding the texture of the wooden post. Sometimes I add little details, like little, sometimes like in this case, I'm drawing the spill of the paint, and I ended up finishing that off camera. So it's not 100% finished yet. I still will add some more texture and do some more details that I might add in a few places. But yeah, so generally this is finished, and the next step for me would be then to scan it and to correct it in software. And when I've done that, I create the PDF and then make it available for you to buy in my Etsy shop. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed the process video that I've created today. I'd love to hear what your ideas and thoughts about it. And I thank you very much for sticking it out and staying with me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all again. Bye.